Uh, Today I will take the one small .NET application. I will build that application with the help of the Jenkins, and I will execute the database scripts by using PowerShell. This entire process, how we are going to automate within the single point click by giving the inputs. Okay, so prerequisites is I am using the TFS MS Build. Jenkins is my automation tool purpose. PowerShell IIS is the my deployment production deployment server. So actually deployment stages is dev, QA, UAT and production. So today I will gonna explain one stage how we are going to deploy the application to production. So I will explain internal process of uh, every stage, like how we are going to deploy the QA or UAT to production. In between the process today I will going to explain. So uh, suppose you are going to deploy any application in the production, means we have to take the backups of existing system, and you can set the application to offline. Current running in production application can set into offline mode. Then you can take the latest build, then you can publish that artifacts to production. After that, if you have any database changes, you can take the database backups and corresponding script you will execute. Like this process will go in a manual. So this entire process we can automate with single point of click. So uh, uh, this is the my IIS path, means let's assume this is production, my production deployment path, where I can publish my artifacts. Go to that location. This is the my production live path. Let's assume I am implementing like that. So this is the my backup path. This is my backup folder. Jenkins automation. This is the my backup folder for the web application. This is backup for the SQL server. So right now there is no backups, everything. So next, so this is the my pipeline script in Jenkins. How we are going to automate by using the Jenkins pipeline script and in stages, every stage. What's happening while uh, let's assume suppose I am going to push my code to production environment, UAT to production. In internal, what should I do? Means internal process. This is the my stage internally. I will take the latest source code from the UAT branch. It is in TFS. Then build a whatever I pull the project source code, I will build that project in this stage. Then if I have any test cases, then I will execute in this testing stage. After that I will execute the my database related scripts corresponding in production DB. Right now this is the my database. I am using the student. This is the my production database. There is no tables, no stored procedures. Now I'm going to execute everything. So no database. Let's say here, suppose you are going to build a project. Before building, uh, suppose before deploying any project, you have to take the application backup. Then you can set the application in offline mode. You have to either you can use before or after, whatever. Before you can first initially you can set the application as offline, otherwise take the backup. Otherwise you can take the backup, then you can set the application as offline mode. Then once you are before building any .NET related web application, web related projects, we need to restore the NuGet package. These packages will going to restore automatically based on the package.configuration folder file which is in solution. Based on that file, it will pick that packages will going to update. NuGet. It will going to update by using the NuGet packages. This is the my NuGet location. This is the my NuGet file location C drive, which is in C drive. Like this is the my. I am giving that reference to execute my NuGet related packages to there. Then it will going to build the project. Then after that my stored procedures. After that I will take the SQL backup. Next stage I will go to SQL related changes. I will take the SQL backup automatically. Then I will execute my scripts in production database uh, directly by using I am using PowerShell. So Redgate it is, you can PowerShell means it's open source. We can execute easily. Third-party tools also available. We can automate the database project by using that one. All third-party tools like Redgate is right now very famous in market. That is third-party tool. It's purchased version. Right now I am using PowerShell to execute the scripts also. So this is the my script. So this is the my I deployed my project in IIS. This is the my IIS deploy. This is the my project. So I'm going to. This is the my TFS. Whatever I did check in, it will going to push through this. Is the my online TFS source controller. This is the my project. I'm going to build this project to publish in that IIS directly. Okay. If you are using any parameters means it will going to show build with parameters. Uh, Before executing any project means in Visual Studio one solution contain number of projects, right? So Sometimes we can build a specific project, means we can pass the build parameters before building a project. We can pass the parameters from here. Build parameters. Right now I'm choosing, I don't have any multiple projects, so single project, no? So I don't require any build parameters other than this. Right now I'm going to deploy my application in QA. Let's assume QA is my production environment. So I'm clicking build. Initially it will pull the source code from TFS. Whenever I check in through Visual Studio, it will pull the all data to Jenkins workspace. This is the my Jenkins workspace. Jenkins. It will pull the, this is my job. It will pull the all TFS source code to in this folder. Once retrieved 83 resources from TFS to my local workspace. So it's going to build. Before building, my application backup is started. First initially backup is completed, then my application went offline mode. Let's say this is the my application, it went offline mode. This is my offline page. So application once application is went offline mode, means before building a corresponding any web application, first it will going to restore the corresponding solution related NuGet packages, then it will going to build the, after that its application build will be started. Still running. My build is completed. It will take the 1 minute. Build is succeeded. 0 warnings. Application build is set. Once build is succeeded, then let's say suppose you have any web config related changes, then uh, we can change the before database deployment. Uh, let's assume that config change is immediate affecting on before before application going to live. So you need to change the configuration within the offline mode only. No need to uh, no need to put the your application to online and go to change the configuration files. Before offline, you can go and change the any configuration related changes. So right now I don't have any configuration changes. I'm clicking on as, then this is the input parameter between the any stage, every stage we can use. So if you have any test cases, you can execute the test cases also. This is nothing, I don't have any test cases. So last stage is my database deployment stage. In database deployment stage, I need to pass the my database scripts location. Uh, this is the my database related solution. I already check in my TFS. So this is the my folder. This is the MVC one is the my folder in database solution folder. So this is the my scripts. So okay, just I want to give the just my what where my uh, scripts are stored. Just I'm giving the folder name MVC1. I'm storing the my entire scripts in this folder. So still my application is offline model until executing the database related scripts. Okay, still running. So I want to give the this folder name. I want to pass this folder name as my parameter for this stage. So I am going to pass, come on, it will, whenever mouse over in this stage, it is going to show MVC1. Click and proceed. Your application. Once I am passing, my uh, application database backup is started, backup is completed, your database scripts already successfully executed, your application went live. Let's see, my scripts are executed and previously there is no table, no stored pages. Now I'm going to refresh my SQL server. Now I am able to see all the tables and stored procedures whatever I executed through Jenkins. Okay, now I am able to. My application also went live, so now I am able to access my application. Now I am able to see my application. Now I can do anything. Paste. This is the my application. Data is sharing. Build is success. Like this. Suppose you have any changes there. Uh, Suppose you want to do again immediately within the day. Let's see backups are coming or not. We will go and verify backups. Uh, this is the my backup folder. Yes, this is the my backup folder. In backup folder, I am following the structure based on creating date. If it is creating, then my project name with one. I'm giving the uh, latest build numerical incremental value. Suppose I did one more build means it will come with project name underscore 2. So my let's see, my backup is done. This is the my backup of the existing one. So go to SQL. This is the my SQL entire database script. My SQL database, this is the student. This entire student database is backup. I backup here. So let's say, uh, suppose you have any change, you want to give one more build, any suppose you get the requirement you want to build immediately, so you can do immediately. One thing you observe, I am build the web application by using the uh, profile name, publish profile name. This is the my custom profile name. You want to see uh, profile name which is in second. This is the my publish profile location. This is the my configuration file. So before executing any application, I means before going to build, I I'm going to exclude the some of the files like web.config files and app.online app offline files. This is the my publish location. So I don't want to delete my publish folder before publishing these artifacts to in that folder. I am following the file system publish method. So let's say I am going to check in some code in TFS. I am adding one tag. So this is the added new line. Right now there is no. So I'm going to check in my code. This is the my new chain. I'm going to check in this code. Okay, done. Check-in is done successful. Now again check-in is done. So I'm going to give the build again. So again it will start the build before the build taking the backups everything. It will take the same backups and mm, everything. So I'm going to build again. My environment is QA. You can execute any number of times. It will take. It will going to. So again it will start the process same. It will delete the my workspace and it will take the latest change. Still in my application is before build my application again went to offline. Once they went offline, before build we need to keep the application offline, right? So same it will follow. Testing. Let's you observe. Still build is successful. Then testing phase. I don't have any config changes. Now my beta, I am giving my database path. MB7 I already told now. My build is done. Build is done. Backup started, database backup completed, all scripts executed, my application went live. Let's see. Now I'm back. Whatever I change is game. Here I lose my date because of I written in wrong query. While creating the table, I am dropping my table. That's why I am unable to see the previous date. So make sure before making any stored procedures, before checking in the uh, TFS, we need to take care of checking the condition if existence or not, like that. I think right aware of developers and everything. So this is the thing happening in production environment. So that let's say I'm gonna tell you like suppose you uh, uh, hmm, single project. So I already told multi before building one solution contain number of projects in the .NET. So you want to give the specific project to build means before giving the build you can select the project name and pass this variable to corresponding mm, script folder, then it's going to build corresponding project only. We can set up the one place to deploy in different environments, right? So we can follow like this. Let's say I given last second time build na. Let's check my backups are stored in second time also or not. Let's go to backup folder. This is the my first build. This is the my second time whatever I did, that is taking the backup also. So SQL backup, so creating second my SQL database is took the second time. Like this we can follow. So if I have time I will going to explain with one project, sorry, one solution contain different projects. So let's go to previous pipeline scripts once again. I want to explain to pipeline here. This is my checkout Groovy script. It will automatically generate in pipeline syntax. You can go and select. Uh, I think you might aware of this. You can select based on this. It will get automatically. So before building any project, I am using this option use update files means it will clear the my workstation and it will pull the data from TFS source code to fresh copy to our local workspace. So I am using this is the my batch file. I am passing the my environment. Right now I am using QA. I am publish the code everything in QA. QA means it's let's assume it's my production. I'm publishing my code in here. This in this is the my QA URL. I'm publishing in my QA location. Okay, so this is the my batch file. Let's go to my batch file. This is the my batch file. I'm passing the my arguments to my PowerShell script. This is the my PowerShell script. I'm passing the arguments to uh, PowerShell. I'm passing the stage. Which stage I am like dev QA. This is the my database path folder. I'm giving the my folder path of the database. So it's going to execute. I'm using the MS Build. Right now I am installed Visual Studio 2007, so I am using the MS Build 2017 version. So before importing, mm, so this is the my MS Build solution, which is installed in where you are going to execute the project. It must and should installed in that system. This is the my project. So you can pass the this project names from the parameters also. Right now I am using basic application, that's why I'm not much using much more parameters. How this is the my SQL DB name. I am hard coded because of I am using single project. So single project means the same name in different environments, right? So if different names in different environments also we can declare here and we can take the backups and everything. This is the MySQL Express. Hmm. So this is the my offline code. I'm taking the app offline, renaming the file name, and I'm taking the backup. So this is the code for taking the backup and copying entire existing uh, path to my backup folders. And this is the code for taking the SQL backups. Mm, this is the code for renaming the again app offline to live mode. This is the query. So this is the thing. This is the thing for NuGet restoring. This is the method for executing the stored procedures वगैरह. Whatever I have given that folder name, na, it will going to pass here. I'm checking if the folder have any scripts or not. If it is scripts is there, it's going to execute the scripts in my SQL server. All the scripts is going to execute. Okay, this is the today I'm going to explain. This is the main. Thank you so much. If you have any queries, any doubts, any suggestions for me, drop a mail. Don't hesitate and drop a mail. I will explain as per my knowledge. Thank you so much.